Matt with Absolute Threshold, laying down some tracks here at Richter Studios with Mr. Ryan Ritter. We're here doing a great job, almost finishing up our album, Defying Gravity. Should be out soon. On the very near end of it. It's coming out fantastic. I want to thank you for that.
Oh, you bet, man.
Here today, actually, just to ask a few questions about being a person who does recording and what you run into for the new bands that maybe come in.
Oh, yeah.
First, let's say the top 3 things that a band should have when they first come to you. Like, what's the preparation they need?
Definitely make sure that you're well rehearsed before you come into the studio. One great point that I always try to make is if the drummer knows how to play to a click, it makes it just a huge difference in the production value. So that's definitely another point. And then I think third is just to definitely have any songwriting problems worked out. Almost like try to do maybe your pre-production outside of the studio, so that way you make the most of, especially when you're going hourly, you get the most out of your time that way.
Yeah. Is that with somebody outside of the band or anybody specifically you can think of?
No, I mean, you can do, like, pre-production can be anything from, like, you doing, like, little demos, like, on your, maybe you can record on your phone, I mean, you're basically just talking about the structure of the song, making sure that any changes that need to be made before you go into the studio are sort of worked out, because when people get into the studio, what they don't realize is that a lot of times they're just hearing themselves being played back, as in, like, they become the audience member now, and they're hearing themselves in the third person now, and they're finally getting an idea of what it sounds like on playback. And all those changes have a tendency to come out during these sessions and things like that. So probably to make things go smoothly is probably just have some of those areas worked out, being rehearsed. Sort of try to pre-produce your songs a little bit in terms of clean up your arrangements, any sort of self-editing that you're going to do. Have that done prior, and
Actually leads me to my second question.
Yeah.
When is a band prepared to do an EP or a demo or even CD?
Oh, really? I mean, anytime they feel like they have some strong, like, songs, good compositions, I think I would say that most bands put that sort of thing off too much. Once
they wait too long.
Oh yeah, going out and playing shows without a product can be like a very frustrating thing. Like I remember 3 Seconds Before first started, doing shows. I mean, you're getting hit up for CDs already, and then you don't have a product. You don't have a product to meet the demand. And I think thinking ahead that way, and just almost coming right out the gates with a product is a great thing. Maybe play a few live shows so that your songs that you wrote are sort of tightened up, because in performing the live settings, it kind of burns it in you. But that's definitely advisable, I think.
Third question. When creating a song, what is something that a band should have in it that you can actually enhance? Like, obviously you can call different things hooks, or when you're recording a band, there's certain things that you can do that they don't exactly know yet that you can make you better on the demo or the CD.
I think trying to be, number one, sincere. Always stay true to who you are. Think about it, even though you're in it, and sometimes you get in an environment like this, and it can be very clinical. It exposes you in a way that you might be uncomfortable with, especially musicians that don't have as much recording experience are they're gonna feel that way. But try to look past those steps and just see that that you're still trying to express yourself with these songs. That, to me, I think being like sincerity and that coming through in your delivery is something that you can't edit that. Like, that's just, there's a lot of tools at our disposal these days with audio production, but I think one thing that you can't, that's priceless, is a sincere and soulful delivery.
Makes sense. And my actual last bonus question.
Okay.
What sets Richter Studios apart from, say, another recording here in Phoenix or any?
Pretty much that, I think we're really affordable. And also, just that you can get a really high quality product out of, for I think value wise, and your dollars be put to good use. You know, I think that in that regard. And as far as, you know, I try to treat my clients with the same sort of like this is, I try to take it on as my project almost as well. Like I try to assume some ownership behind what I do, and I think that my songwriting experience and my you know, my previous production experience, I try to bring that as much as possible to the sessions, and that we're a newer operation, we're hungry.
I believe it. They're doing a great job helping us out. Pointers here and there that normally you wouldn't get at any other recording studios that we've gone to anyways. So, thank you, Ryan.
You got it, buddy.
Ryan, in 3 seconds more as well, we're going to have some links and some info for Richter Studios as well. Hit us up. Stay tuned.